morning, you guys. Well, I was just about to tape a video for you, a cooking video, when the usual for my house happened. Can you guess? I taped this for you. Now, in case you guys are wondering why I keep putting up old videos, we just lost power again. It's windy here. It's very windy today. It's not raining. It's not snowing. There's no storm. It's just windy. And the power went. So let me just take you out and show you. But no, as you can see, the house is dark. Husband's setting up that generator. Wow. I don't know if you can hear that. It's so windy. It took down the power lines. So my fabulous husband, and it's making my ceiling fan spin. My fabulous husband is setting up the generator because it's going to be 3-4 hours, they said, minimum before we have power. Wow. Now, one thing we are lucky about is that our garage, when we did the garage, we made a point of putting a backup battery for exactly this reason, so that the power goes out and we can still open a garage door. Oh my God. So hubby went outside to set up the generator, and so we decided he would cook out on the grill, which is why you're getting a pre-taped recipe from 2 years ago. But it's still a fabulous recipe, very low calorie. I'm sure you'll love it. Here you go. Okay, one more dinner we're gonna do, and that is chicken with a mushroom cream sauce. And that is Finn in the background because he's waiting for a treat. So yes, you're having a cow down there. Look at, you're having a cow down there. Okay. Anyway, you take the 2 chicken breasts and you put, and they're 8-ounce chicken breasts, and you put salt, pepper, and garlic powder on them. And then I'm cooking them in the air fryer just to make it easy for myself. So while the chicken is now cooking in the air fryer, now what the original thing said to put it in a pan with non-stick cooking spray and cook it that way. But I'm like, why make things harder for myself? I have an air fryer and it's gonna cook it and it won't be a mess. So that's what I'm doing. Now let's move on to the sauce while that's working. So while that's cooking, I put the cooking spray in the skillet and I put in half a cup of mushrooms, and I'm going to saute those until they're brown. And then as soon as they're brown, we're going to add half a cup of the low sodium chicken broth. See, I like to use the stuff that's open. I don't think the chicken broth should go bad, and I should have to open a container every single time I want to cook. So you guys see where I'm going with this, right? I'm sure everybody's on a budget. God knows we are. So once the mushrooms are done, you're going to add half a tablespoon of parsley or rosemary, your choice, half a cup of the low sodium chicken broth, 2 tablespoons of the low fat cream cheese, as well as 1 thinly cut scallion, which I don't have, so I'm leaving that off just because I simply don't have it. I'd love to have it. All right, so the chicken was taking forever to cook because the pieces were so thick. So I ended up cutting them down, and this is what we have now. So they're almost done, and then I'm gonna put them in the sauce and let them simmer for a few minutes, and then we'll serve, and I'll show you a picture at the end. By the way, this whole thing, because I put everything in the air fryer, this whole thing has only taken me like 15 minutes. So I pulled the chicken out of the air fryer, I put it in the sauce, I let it simmer, the sauce thickened up, and we served. And I want you to know that my husband, don't get me wrong, he gives me compliments, but he actually said that he loved that dinner. So I'll be making that one again.